Okay, this is an opening to what you're going to experience in section 6.2. In fact, all of chapter 6. As we saw in chapter 5, there are discrepancies if you're using the 84 or the 83, or if your 84 behaves like an 83. We're going to be asked to find the area under curves. So starting out with the 84. Second function, my vars menu, I'm coming down to number 2. We never use the first normal probability, we use the normal cumulative. So pressing enter, the 84 is nice because it prompts us, just like it did in chapter 5. Let's assume we're looking for the area that's less than 1.27. It's 1.27. So less than 1.27 is going all the way out to what's called negative infinity. Now, there is no key that has negative infinity, so I use a negative 1 e to the 99. What that means is that this value is super, super small. It's a negative 1 followed by 99 zeros, so it's a really, really small number. Let's assume that my upper limit is 1.27. This will make more sense, obviously, as we get into this PowerPoint, but I want to show you the discrepancy. If this is a normal standard, normal standard, right? My mean is 0, my standard deviation is 1. I come down to paste and I hit enter again, and I find the area that's between negative infinity and 1.27 to be 0.8980. Now, the difference with the 83 or the 84 that behaves like an 83, once again, I go second function, I go to my vars menu, I come down to normal cumulative, hit enter, and once again, it just sits there waiting for me to input some values. Now, with the 83 or the 84 that behaves like an 83, you got to be precise, just like you were in section 5.2. You got to put the values in the correct order. The first value put in is the lower limit. In this case, it's negative E 99. So there's two negative signs. You have this white one here and this blue one. When you're doing a negative number, you use the white key. When you want your calculator to subtract, you use the blue key. So I want to enter in negative E99. Now, where do I find E? It's right here. E acts like the word number 10. It's the second function of the comma key, followed by a 99. Now, what that means is telling the calculator that value is a negative 1 followed by 99 zeros. You know how small that number must be? Well, first of all, it's a huge number, but it's negative. A 1 fall, there's no value for it. I can't even say what's negative 1 to 99 with 99 zeros. Comma, the upper value is the same as it was in the 84. It's 1.27. Now, what's interesting on the 83, if I don't give it any more values, it's going to assume my mean is 0 and my standard deviation is 1. I'm going to just show you here. I'm going to put a comma. So it's the lower bound, the upper bound, the mean. The mean in the standard normal is 0, followed by a comma. Then it wants the standard deviation. So it's lower limit, upper limit, the mean, and the standard deviation. Mean is 0, standard deviation is 1. You've got to put the numbers in the correct order. All right, separated once again with commas. Hitting enter, and you can see the values are exactly the same, 0.8980. Hopefully this avoids any confusion as we move forward. As you're watching this PowerPoint, you're saying, well, I got an 83. How do I do it? Well, I just showed you.